What do you have for me this fine morning?
We have Miss IP Freely here. Recently she went to Vegas to do tightrope walking and she's experienced severe head trauma.
Okay, Einstein, so she has some head trauma. Problem solved. Why do you need me?
Well, 2 weeks ago we thought she was going to recover perfectly well, but last night she went into respiratory failure.
Okay, well, that still doesn't tell me anything.
Well, Dr. House, last night I was doing my rounds and I noticed low O2 levels and high CO2 levels, and we had to intubate the patient because she went into respiratory failure. So she also had absent patellar reflexes.
And also during the day she was saying that she was very tired and experienced shortness of breath.
Well, this circus freak sure has a jumble of fun respiratory symptoms.
She probably just has sleep apnea. I've seen such severe cases before.
But that wouldn't explain the low O2, high CO2 levels you're getting.
It could be a pulmonary embolism. I've seen those develop even a couple weeks after trauma like that.
Her chest x-rays are clear and they show no embolism.
Okay, let's list off the symptoms our little sideshow has.
Well, she was cyanotic, drowsy during the day, and extremely lethargic.
She had low arterial O2 levels and high CO2 levels prior to going into respiratory failure.
We also know she had severe head trauma and was appearing to heal well. So, Sherlock, what are we missing?
The biopsy of the lung appeared normal, and the CT scan shows no abnormalities.
Well, have you even considered you screwed up the biopsy?
No, House. We did it twice, and they both came back clear, obviously.
The early CT scan showed some swelling around the brainstem, but it's decreased since.
Well, we have a patient going into respiratory failure and nothing wrong with their lungs. What are we missing?
What was her rate of respiration prior to going into respiratory failure?
Well, it was really low, and then we had to intubate, and it was down to about 6 breaths per minute. And then it went even lower, and she went into respiratory failure.
Well, when I was in China educating doctors about respiratory therapy, I saw a person with a massive brain injury with a very low resp rate, which is way less than Miss Freely's, and they died.
You know, that does remind me of this time I was in the Ukraine helping a small village after an unfortunate pierogies factory accident. There was this small child. She had a congenital disease. I think it was called Ondine's curse. And it was marked by a lower rate of respiration. After doing some research into it, I realized that there was also marked cases after brain trauma.
Well, you dim bulbs, it looks like we've solved this disease. We have a rare case of Ondine's curse, caused by severe head trauma.
Well, Ms. Freely, the healthcare team has finally figured out your medical mystery. Well, we found out that you have the rare curse of Ondine's disease. If it wasn't for our healthcare team, you would have truly perished. Yeah, you are lucky, but unfortunately, your tightroping days are over, unless you can somehow magically figure out how to take your ventilator along with you.